Hello everyone, welcome back to Mindful and Mellow. Today we're going to use the Robin Wood Tarot deck and we're going to do a Labor Day weekend, start of September tarot reading. So we're going to do just an intuitive tarot reading. So I'm just going to pull a bunch of cards and see what comes up. One of the things I like to do before I do a tarot reading is do some like yoga or meditation. So I just did a nice little morning yoga stretch, and so I feel like I am light, flexible, and my mind is clear. So let's jump right into it here. So first card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Lovers, which I might have to cover up because sometimes it is perceived as nudity. So I want to cover that up and hope that the video does in fact post. So let's do that. We also have the Temperance card. We have the Ace, the Page of Cups. And we have the Hermit card. Okay, then we're going to cap it off with, the Five of Wands. All right, so maybe there's some sort of competition going on around you, or you feel like there's a competition going on around you. But first and foremost, I do feel like this is going to be a wonderful start to September, the holiday weekend and all. I definitely feel like there's like some abundance coming in for you. We're definitely seeing that with this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about financial abundance, but financial security and comfort, right? This is kind of like living in a luxurious kind of a lifestyle here, right? He's behind this wall and this, almost like a castle kind of thing. So this could be a time of like abundance for you, but you might also just feel like things are going well for you and you've got all these wonderful things and people around you. So things could be going very well for you and could be a very positive time in your life, right? And that kind of goes along with the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Wands, this is someone she's got a lot of passion and energy. She's also like very entrepreneurial. She is very, she's very bright, and the word that I can see in my mind is like ingenuous or something. So whatever that might mean for you. But I'm getting but this is also somebody who's very creative and just has a lot of fiery passion and excitement. So this could be, these emotional feelings could be coming too from some sort of like something related to the Lovers card now, right? Now I've covered this up because I want this to be able to post online without kind of hitting the screeners and getting blocked. But the Lovers is about an amazing connection. It could be a love connection, but it could be something more too. And it might bring you the emotional fulfillment and it could be somebody who has some financial abundance and some financial prosperity. So, if you're looking to attract somebody who has, has a good job, has a good financial, as well financially established, that could be this person coming in, because I do feel like there is some of that right here with these three cards across the top. I do feel like whatever you have planned, for the Labor Day weekend at the start of September, I do feel like there's going to be some peace and tranquility. It could be like a quiet time for you. It could also just be like a nice relaxing weekend and easing into the new month. The unofficial start to fall, I always maintain that fall does not begin until September 23rd. But anyway, I mean, this is all about kind of like that balance and the tranquility and the peace. He's kind of got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot in the land. So it's a little bit of like finding a balance too, is kind of what I feel. Very symmetrical card, right? I mean, if I were to fold this card in half, we would go right down the half, and it's the exact same on either side. Also note that his gown has these ripples in it, so I'm definitely getting like you might be vibrating like it's ripples like vibration, right? So it's almost like a positive vibration. You might be vibrating at a great frequency. You might be in a high vibe state, which we know from the law of attraction, from everything from Abraham Hicks to Neville Goddard to Joe Dispenza. Your vibration, your point of attraction attracts more of what you are desiring, right? And things like gratitude also apply and influence greatly like what you attract. So, but I do feel like with this is, and I'm drawn to these lines this time. I'm not always. I'm drawn to them this time. I do feel like you're probably vibrating at a very good, at a high vibe, meaning you are experiencing a lot of very positive type of emotions, right? Joy, excitement, gratitude, satisfaction, happiness, those kind of things, which would certainly be, exemplified with the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers card, and even the Queen of Wands. You might be getting some great idea that you might be acting on, and something like that. So definitely a good time to be here. With the, it's no surprise with the Lovers card, we also have this Page of Cups. So this could be some sort of like a message of love, someone could be reaching out, Could be somebody you've started dating, somebody you're going to start dating, whatever the case might be. But yeah, so this is certainly a wonderful, wonderful card to see here. This is that offer. This is that someone coming forward and offering you a cup. Could be a message, could be some sort of other symbol of love. They could just be also just extending and buying you drinks or something like that. So if you get an offer to go out, definitely take it. Go out and do that. So that would be wonderful. We also have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is like maybe a little bit of introspection. He's kind of at the top of this mountain and he needs to come down. So you might be being called to come down off the mountain. So I feel like there might be a wonderful connection in front of you. There might be an offer, but you need to be reciprocal and you need to like accept that. Okay. I think you need to be able to come down from the mountain, be able to respond to this particular person. So if there's been something that's kind of holding you back, maybe you've had some bad relationships, you do need to put yourself out there a little bit, and maybe that might be what this call to action here is kind of like stepping down, stepping out. I almost get somebody like stepping out onto a stage just comes to mind. So this could be you like kind of making that debut with somebody or in front of somebody who could be a potentially great connection. I'm definitely getting a great connection here. The Five of Wands, I'm not really sure. This definitely feels like kind of like the anomaly to all the cards that we just pulled, right? So the Five of Wands is really about like conflict, but it could also just be competition too, right? So you might feel like whoever's coming forward, you might feel like there's some competition for their attention, and that could very well be the case. But that doesn't mean I do feel like they have an interest in you, okay? And that could be like you're holding back with this Hermit card, kind of staying far away and looking down and looking onto the scene. Because of this perceived, competition around this particular person, but I definitely kind of feel like you should just jump in there. So let's pull up the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Let's just kind of see what those have to say. Okay, I'm not going to shuffle these because it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to move them around and then pick one. So attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So I do feel like that kind of aligns with the ten of Pentacles here, even the Temperance card. I'm almost all of these cards, right? Enjoying the moment, like when you're at a high vibe. Again, coming back to the ripples in his gown, when you're vibrating at a high vibration, you are extremely attractive, and you're just experiencing a lot of positive emotions. And remember, like vibrations, everything is energy, so like attracts like. So you're going to attract more of that into your life. So, you're attracting romantic love. That's telling me that aligns very much so with the Lovers card, with this Page of Cups. And I love to see that. Let's pull a Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card and kind of see what comes up with that. All right. So we have disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself up to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Okay, so that might be tied back to this. This is definitely saying open yourself up to the highest love that you deserve. So this could be the love that you deserve with the Page of Cups and the Lovers card. And you're being called to kind of let go. Let go. What does this say again? Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness. And that could be coming back to this Five of Cups. So I love the way these cards came out. So this is very insightful to me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I thank you for being here. Have a wonderful Labor Day weekend and a wonderful start to the month of September. And we'll be back again real soon.